Hands up!
Whoa!
Hi, chat. Shut up, soft. If you can go a single day without bitching, I'll consider modding you. Challenge impossible. Hey, what's up, Tila? What's up, Harvey? Hey, what's up, Luna? What's up, kiddo? What's up, Bricks? Yo, what up, Vision? Still pretty sick, but whatever. Definitely not as sick, so can't complain too much. Left foot on the left bite. Going to the baseline, wear me out like Prada. Devils in my details. Bitter in the lenses. So stick to me like caramel. Till you feel nothing as well. Then I understand. So let me see those hands. Caramel. You think the vocal lessons are paying off? Thanks, dude. I pay $1,000 a week for my vocal lessons, so it's good to know that they're paying off. We're gonna check it out, Momo. I saw it on the Reddit. Okay. I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. It's not him telling the fans to back off. It's him telling the toxic fans to stop being shitheads, basically, like leaking his information and stuff. If you go on like TikTok and you ever see a TikTok with Sleep Token on it, it's like Vessel's identity in like every single one. Literally every single one. Yeah, if you see like literally the first thing on every single TikTok, it'll always be the tag is like Vessel's identity or Sleep Token's identity. Yeah, they're British. Or wait, not British. What am I talking about? They're from the UK. Is that British? No, UK is different. Is it the same thing? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm an American. They don't teach us this in school. It is the same. Okay, so I was right. I was second guessing myself for a second. I was like, I think that's actually different. Okay, so it is.
No.
All right, so I'm not completely off.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna die first. It'll be no! What? What a fucking phenomenal game! I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. It's so man. Fucking fun. I'm dying, dude.
Hello! Yippee! Good day, everyone. Over here with a fantastic one. It's going to be a fun one. It's Thursday, and you know what that means. 5-bit. Hello, everyone. Good day. Hope you're having a good one. Apologies, I am still sick, but, you know, we are on the other side of it, so that's good. Loaded up on the meds, so we should be good for a while. Anyways, we are going to have some fun. I have some fun videos for us to go through, and then we're going to jump into a playthrough of Dead Signal, easily beat it first shot. And then we will probably switch. I think I'm only going to do one run of it. And then I think we're going to switch up to a scary game. I think that's what we're going to do today. I think we'll probably do Born into Fear because this game looks cool and I really want to play it. And I've been wanting to play it for a bit now. So I think that's what we're going to do. Reacts, one run of Dead Signal, and then Born into Fear. That's what I'm thinking for today. I know, Dead by Daylight. Where's Dead by Daylight? Where's Dead by Daylight? I know. I think I'm going to just do Dead by Daylight next week because I'm just completely behind on literally everything. Also stuff I need to take care of off stream. It just, life sucks. Okay, getting sick really effed me. Okay, so we're trying to play catch up a little bit, but that's okay because we still want to get on stream, and these are things that we wanted to do anyways, so works out. We are still doing Spooky Saturday this weekend, so that'll be a lot of fun, and we are starting Alien Isolation on Sunday, which will be a lot of fun too. I'm slightly debating on playing it on the hardest difficulty, although I probably shouldn't just for the sake of us beating it under 20 hours, but we'll see. We'll see. What's your name? My real name? Or my streamer name's Hexy. I used to go by Sexy Hexy. And my real name is Kevin, but chat calls me Kyle. And I'm not even mad about it because Kevin is like one of the loserest names ever. It's such a lame name. And believe it or not, the name Kevin is actually the name of a dumb person in Germany. Yeah. You know how like in America we say, oh, you're being a Karen? And that's kind of being like a moody bitch lady, right? Well, if you say you're being a Kevin in Germany, that means you're being an idiot. Which is slightly appropriate for how I act, but yeah. Ever since I found that out, I've hated my name. You know, I used to not mind my name when I was young. I kind of thought it was cool, you know? Because there was like cool people named after it. Kevin, obviously, in Home Alone. That was like a big thing. So I always thought Kevin was cool for a while. And then as I got older, I started going by just Kev. And then I went by like my full name for a long while because I hated just being called Kevin. And my full name is like super traditional American. So it's like, it just kind of goes. And now I just kind of go by Hexy, but I don't really care what you guys call me, to be honest. Don't really care. Don't really care. So, yeah. There's a lot of cool Kevins, but now Kevin is a stupid name because it's just literally a name for stupid people, basically. So I'm pretty sad about that. Pretty sad. Pretty big bummer. I wish I could, like, change my name legally. But I feel like that's kind of fucked. Plus, I also don't know what the hell I'd change my name to anyways. On top of that, typically when I meet people, unless it's in the real world, I introduce myself as Hexy anyways. You know, like if I go to TwitchCon or a convention, I'm just going to go by Hexy. I'm not even going to go by my name. Because I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't remember any streamers' names. I just remember their streamer name, not their actual name, so... That's kind of the way. That's kind of the vibe. Yeah, we've been playing Flurg. We did not beat Elden Ring DLC. I need to still beat it. Technically, we need to beat Elden Ring DLC. I need to finish Happy Humbles. Technically, I should finish my replay through of Detroit Become Human. We only have like an hour left of it, but I don't even know if I care. We already got the 1% ending. So, like, I don't know. Maybe. I have left it installed just in case. So Technically, we're supposed to beat Nabi as well. I've just been taking a break from Elden Ring, to be honest. Actually, quite a long break, it seems. But it's not that I don't like Elden Ring. I really enjoy it. It's just I don't really like streaming it that much. It's low-key kind of boring. Stream-wise. The game is good. What up, Cookie? Oh, shit. Cookie. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good? Well, it's good evening or good middle of the day, but thank you very much for the 67 months. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. The tier 3 is a big flex, so thank you. Been with me for a while, Cookie. Appreciate you, man. You still on the Final Fantasy grind? Low-key, I was debating on coming back, but I don't know if I want to invest the time in Final Fantasy at the moment, because it's kind of a big time sink. But, yeah. Half Sword's not out yet. I mean, we could always play the demo. We've played it a few times, but... comes out this year, supposedly. When it actually comes out, I'm definitely going to play this, yeah, for sure. But is there anything new to do? Because last time we played it, it's just a demo. You can't really do much of anything. They've probably done some updates, maybe, but... Queso loves it? Oh, that's why it's getting recommended, because Queso's been playing it. I was wondering, I was like, that's such a random game to name off to ask me to play, considering I normally do horror games. That makes sense. Okay, so Queso's been playing it. Oh, man, dude, I am so sick of being sick. I'm sick of being sick. Your name's Devin. You want to know my first, best friend in elementary school was called Devin. And the only reason I remember that is because they were actually a girl, though. They were one of my first memories of a good friend. And they were called Devin and I was called Kevin. And we would make little stories about how we're Devin and Kevin from 7-Eleven and we're going to heaven and just really stupid shit like that. And for some reason that solidified our friendship. That was one of my first friends when I was a kid. I wonder how they're doing. We were children at that point. It was not a crush or anything like that. It was I was literally in elementary school and we had similar names, so we thought it was fun. But that's one of my early memories in life, which is funny. Did I hit? That's fucking weird, dude. We were in elementary school. I must have been fucking 6 or 7 years old, maybe. Don't be weird. Ugh. Don't be weird. Anyways, so yeah, we are gonna yap for just a little bit. Then I have this fun video because we watched this video yesterday that I thought was really fun. This guy tested every weird dating app and it looks really freaking funny. So I kind of want to give it a go. Also, we could all learn super sick new dating apps to find the love of our lives. Then apparently this is the craziest lightweight KO ever. So I kind of want to see that. And then we'll briefly check Reddit, mostly because Momo. Dude, look at what fucking Momo did. Why do we have talented people in this community? It makes no fucking sense. Okay, but we got some talented people here, so we'll just check this out real quick too, because this is actually phenomenally well done. Honestly, it's better than the video that we saw. So we'll check that out in a little bit too. Also kind of suiting, Sleep Token literally just came on. Didn't even pick that, it's just on my list. You met your wife on Bumble?
Hands up!
Bro, the only people I've met on Bumble so far are just trying to hit it and quit
Love
it.
your
And I'm
streams.
not
Love
really
your
trying to
attitude.
do that.
Getting my first tattoo tomorrow.
Also, that's
8-hour
where the
session.
dead flower
Super
guy
nervous
came
about
from,
it.
was Bumble.
Hands up.
Yo, Plu you, Plu you. Thank you for the 15 months. Love your streams, love your attitude. Getting my first tattoo tomorrow. 8 out. Oh my God. You're going for your first tattoo ever and you're going for an 8-hour sesh? Oh, I wish you. Where are you getting it? What are you like? Where are you getting it? I guess is the better question. Buckle up. That shit's going to be rough. I will warn you. That shit is going to be rough. On their skin. No duh, Captain Obvious. Yo, Shans, thank you for the 9 months. We having a baby. Baby. Yo, thank you. Thank you, Shans. The reason I ask is your first tattoo is pretty bad. Oh, upper arm? Honestly, you might be okay. The upper arm, like this area here, is like the least painful of the entire body, pretty much. Like all in here, here, and here are like the least painful spots. So it's when you go in here, elbow, ditch, armpits, like all that shit gets real painful. But the inside is way more painful because it's like, I don't know. The outside's not too bad. But either way, it's going to fucking suck because one thing I've learned with tattooing, now that I've been tattooed for a lot of hours, pretty much every tattoo sucks. It really depends on if it's going to suck really bad or not really bad, depending on how they packing the ink for one, and then how long the session is number two. If you can keep your tattoo under about 2 hours, you get through it really easily. It might be painful, might be uncomfortable, but you'll get through it real fast. That's why when people say like, oh, the knuckles and your top of your hand are painful. They are painful, but it's so fast that it's like doesn't even matter. Now, I guess if you're packing like full black in on your hands or something and you're on it for a while, then sure, like maybe on the top even here could be bad. But most of the time when you're getting knuckles, this literally takes like 5 minutes. So by the time, like, yeah, it hurts, but it's over before it even matters. So I don't know. But everyone's different. Everyone's pain tolerance is different. The one thing that I've learned is women can take pain way better than dudes. So I don't know if you're a woman or a dude, but women apparently sit way better for tattoos than dudes do. So good luck, have fun. It's going to be a wild one, especially 8-hour tattoo session for your first time. Dude, why can women sit better? Is that just because they're like naturally built to like take pain since they literally have to like give birth to babies and shit? Like why do they sit better? I've actually asked multiple tattoo artists about it too, and they always say women sit better. Always. Because I'm always curious about it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It must be something in the genetics or something. I don't know. It has to be because of the baby shit. Right? It has to be. Just because they give babies, so they probably have a higher pain tolerance. On top of that, you guys got to deal with the vagina shit all the time. So you're used to pain constantly. Whereas guys, we don't have any pain, period, through any points of life. As far as like if you're healthy. If you get unhealthy, you can, but women literally have to deal with period pains every single month on top of literally bleeding your insides out. Every month you guys deal with that shit. I mean, unless you maybe have an IUD or some birth control that stops the periods. So maybe that's what it is. I don't even know. All I know is women can sit better for tattoos. You got your uterus taken out? Holy shit. Is that like a form of birth control? I've actually never heard of people doing that before. I guess that's kind of a cool way of doing birth control. No periods and can't have a baby. That's kind of a double win. You know, I don't really want to get going on the vasectomy talk, but I low-key kind of do want to get talking about the vasectomy. Did you know, like, if you get a vasectomy... No, maybe we shouldn't even talk about this. Never mind. Let's just change it. I talk about vasectomies way too much. You should get a vasectomy, though, if you are a guy and you don't ever want to have babies. Just do it. If you want to have babies, then don't do it. But if you never want to have babies as a dude, just get it done. Then you can literally fuck whoever you want and you never have to worry about babies. You only have to worry about STDs. So, you know. Pretty big deal. Also, it allows you to come wherever you want and you don't have to stress it. Anyways, you're being a Kevin. Sorry, my bad. I'm just trying to get more guys to get vasectomies, okay? You ladies should be thanking me because then it lets you do whatever you want to do with your body, and then the guys can have the vasectomies, and then you can be on birth control if you want for hormonal reasons. You don't have to do it for baby reasons. I push it a lot because as I've grown up, I've learned that a lot of birth control pressure is always put on the women. Always. It's never put on guys. And I know you guys are going to come in and be like, what about condoms? Shut the fuck up. No one uses condoms. No, but seriously, who the fuck likes using condoms? No one, dude. So that's why it's always birth control for the women. Birth control, or Plan B, which also resolves around the woman taking Plan B. So it's like, just get a vasectomy and then you don't have to deal with any of it. Plan B is pretty brutal, yeah. Plan B is pretty brutal. I have gotten Plan B for people that I have hooked up with. Better safe than sorry, I would say, because don't really want to have a kid. So, yeah. But I did feel bad because I know it fucks with you quite a bit. At least the girls, it kind of fucks with them a bit. What about Plan A? I'm pretty sure Plan A is have the fucking baby. Plan B is basically like, well, I'm not sure if I'm pregnant, but let's just take this so we don't get pregnant. It's like an extra safety net just in case. I mean, you might not even be pregnant, but you know, it's better safe than sorry. Really? It's that bad? I've heard it's pretty bad. I don't know about how bad it is, but I've heard it's pretty bad. Does the woman get her uterus snipped as birth control? No, most women will either do pills, obviously, for birth control, or they'll do this thing called IUDs. IUDs are actually freaking badass, and they're really sick. The problem with IUDs is they can be crazy painful. Crazy painful. Don't ask me how I know. I know this because I've had exes that have had IUDs, and when it works, it's fucking sick. But when you have to do anything with it or get it removed or do whatever, it's super painful. How do I know? I've dated exes that have had IUDs, or I've hooked up with people that have had IUDs, so I'm pretty aware of it. Also, a lot of my gal friends back in the day had IUDs as well. I guess it's like, I think the reason they got it is because you don't have your period as often if you have an IUD. So, yeah. Are they awful? Yeah. I think what they do is good. I think if it's not painful, it's good. But yeah, I've heard they're really painful, so. Anyways, we should probably just change the topic on this whole birth control thing. I really didn't want to go into it, but yeah. How comparable to vasectomy? What do you mean? Like women on birth control versus a guy getting a vasectomy? A guy getting a vasectomy, literally the most awkward thing you have to do is a guy digging around in your ball sack. That's literally it. Other than that, there is very minor discomfort. technically you're not really supposed to be sexually active for like a month, I want to say, after getting a vasectomy. But on the plus side, after a week's time, you're supposed to try to bust as much as you can after getting a vasectomy. So you could use it as an excuse to beat your shit like crazy. Or if you had a partner, maybe you don't get sex, but you know, they'll beat your shit like crazy. So yeah, you're supposed to try to come as much as you can after like a week of having a vasectomy. I guess it's to like flush all the stuff out. Yeah. So now you know. I know you're trying to make jabs at like, well, women should do that, and why should a guy do that? I know that's what you're trying to get at. But the whole reason why I talk about vasectomies as much is because I think a lot of birth control stuff is placed on women, as far as like not having kids is all placed on women. And I just feel like guys could do their part a little bit more. But there's this weird stigmatism around vasectomies. Some guys think it makes them less of a man. Some people think if you can't breed that you're not a man. Some people actually think that if you get a vasectomy, your balls get chopped off. Some people think if you get a vasectomy, you don't come anymore. None of that stuff's true. It's literally exactly the same to pretty much every single degree. The only difference is that it's depulped. That's the best way of putting it. So all the guys in the chat, if you're familiar with that more thick consistency, I guess females could be aware of this as well if they're hooking up. But there's that thicker consistency to it where it has like if you get a vasectomy, you won't have that thick consistency that feels like, oh, this is the sperm. So it's like depulped. I personally like the consistency better after getting a vasectomy. Personally, that's just me, because I kind of think that weird consistency is kind of gross. I'm not doing it. We're not talking about fucking ball sacks and I'm going to just stare you in the eye. Nope, it's not happening. Thank you, Shandy. Also, I'm sick, so I can't really be sexy when I'm sick. You know, doesn't work. Anyways, let's change topic, because talking about ball sacks and stuff is kind of weird, but I am willing to talk about it more if you guys care to, but I am willing to change topics, but I always try to push it because I just want to normalize it more. Maybe it's like, I think people think it's like me trying to, I guess, talk myself up, but it's really not about that. I
subbed for Spooky Saturday, and there was only 2 this month.
I really wanted to do a vasectomy when I was younger, but I had the stigmatism like a lot of males do, I think, when I was younger because of weird rumors that I had heard. And then after doing a bunch of research, I learned that all that shit is actually completely false. Yo, Mad, thank you for the 2 months. I subbed for Spooky Saturday, and there was only 2 this month. Hey, you want to know what's better than 2? Well, technically 3 is better than 2. But you want to know what's better than 0? 2. Hell yeah. Yeah, my bad, dude. I got sick. I honestly wish I didn't get sick. This is what happens when I try to go touch grass. Friendly reminder, never touch grass, chat. Next time someone tells you touch grass, tell them, frick no, I ain't getting sick, bitch. Don't touch grass. It's overrated. I literally went outside and got sick. Like, not even joking. I went to MotoGP, which was this big moto event in Austin last week. And I ended up going to Kim Dracula and Hanabi, which was a concert. And during that day, I got sick somewhere along the lines, and a few days later, I got really sick. I couldn't even go to the concert that I really wanted to go to. It freaking sucks. So, yeah, don't ever go outside. I apologize for only doing 2 spookies, but hey, on the plus side, you should be somewhat thankful because we used to only do 1 spooky a month. On top of that, you know, I always get kind of worried we're going to run out of content for Spooky Saturdays. So it kind of lets content build up a little bit so we can have really strong spookies. Which, the thing, Mad, I'm going to bring it up because it needs to be brought up. Check this out. Yo, Damos, thank you very much for the full year. Hell yeah. It crawls into your room at night.
If this kid actually went missing, then the police should be on it. Or the FBI. Oh my god.
Well, what's the harm in us going to this place just to check it out?
There's probably nothing in there besides garbage and...
Brand new Life of Luxury. We're checking it out this Saturday. You definitely want to be there. Hell yeah, dude. First time they've uploaded in damn near half a year. These guys are on my time schedule. Holy, they haven't done an upload in 7 months, and then before that was almost 6 months. So yeah, this one doesn't really count. So yeah, they just uploaded a brand new one, which I am crazy excited about. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be so sick. No, we did not watch it. We're not gonna watch it. We're not gonna watch it. Am I a Destiny player now? What do you mean? Oh, because I've been playing? I'm just casually playing for fun off stream. I'm not taking it too serious. It's kind of just a fun game to play. I don't think I'm going to stream it because Destiny is a boring game to watch on stream. But I've been playing it off stream, yeah. Where are you going ghost hunting? Yes, we are going to go ghost hunting at some point. I would like to do it this year, hopefully, but I'm not making promises like I did last year when I was saying a more specific date. I'm going to just kind of work on my mental health, and when I feel up for it, I'm going to do it. That being said, maybe I shouldn't leak this because I don't know if he's actually said anything about it. Fuck it, I'll leak it. Okay, just don't tell him I said this. So if you guys know Datoon, I believe he's actually coming to Austin, Texas next month, and he wants us to go out ghost hunting with him. So I told him I would gladly do that. So we'll probably talk in more detail, but supposedly he is locking in more of an official date for next month. So no promises. It's his thing that he's doing. But he did say he's planning to come to Austin. He would like to do something with us. Datoon, if you don't know who Datoon is he does like a lot of horror content as well. But specifically, a lot of people know Datoon from doing IRL ghost hunts. He actually has a crazy setup and is very professional and goes out and does ghost hunts. I want to talk to him about how we do this because obviously the main ghost hunt, I want it to be on his channel. It's his thing. But I would like to do a ghost hunt on my channel if we could. And I'll just share it with you guys now because hopefully there's not a lot of people here yet. I really want to lean into the comedy aspect of ghost hunts, if that makes sense. I'll just leave it at that. And I don't really want to do that on his channel because that feels rude. So I'm going to see if he can maybe do it on our channel. Like, so we'll do like 2 days, maybe like one on his, and then one day we'll do something on mine. So that way I can do the more real stuff, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we'll see. But that would be our first official ghost hunt if we actually do it, which will be a very good learning experience for me on how I would like to do my actual ghost hunts in the future, because I really do want to do ghost hunts and I really do want to do some IRL content. And once I start doing that, I actually might do a subathon. I don't really want to do a subathon personally, but I kind of just want to do it to challenge myself. But I want to do it when I have the ability to do like reacts gaming and IRL, because then I think I can keep subathon really interesting, where like we go out, we come back, we do some reacts, we play some games, we go ghost hunting, we come back, you know, like, and I can mix it all up.
Hands up!
Whoa!
So that's on the
Less than
horizon potentially. No promises, but I would like to do that. This is where my mind's at. I'm just not, because I've been so depressed, I'm taking things one day at a time, basically. I won't go into all the details on that, but I'm just taking things one day at a time, and it's been helping me a lot.
Hands up!
Gee, thank you for the 5-month. Shogi, thank you for the 48 months.
Hello,
Appreciate ya.
Shakexy.
Thank you. When's next merch? I got to find a merch person to do merch, but a lot of people have been begging me to do merch, which is crazy. That so many people want merch. We do need to do merch. I need to figure out. You know, honestly, things have gotten way hard with like figuring all that shit out since I don't have a management company anymore. I really need to get a manager again. It's so much easier when I just have someone that's like, this is what you're going to do. And I go, yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, rather than like I have to figure out how to do stuff. They're just like, yo, we're doing merch. This is what it is. Just talk about it. And I'm like, okay, I could do that. I'm a good yapper. I'm not a good promoter. So, yeah. International shipping? Yeah, it'll have international shipping. The problem is finding if I can make it affordable for international shipping. That's the big difficulty. Because you never really... A lot of times it can be way expensive for international shipping, like more so than the actual t-shirt itself or sweater or jacket itself, which is ridiculous. There was actually this one product I really wanted, and I think it was about $100 or something. I forget even what it was. And I looked up what the shipping was, and the shipping was over $100. So I was paying, if I bought it, I didn't end up getting it because of this. But if I were to buy it, the shipping cost more than the actual product. For what? That makes no fucking sense. So I ended up not getting it. I don't even remember what it was, to be honest.
Would you ever put out old merch? I have a shirt I want to rebuy.
Probably not, because most of my old merch is all marketed as Sexy Hexy. I do have some newer merch marketed as Hexy, but I don't think I'll bring back old merch. I kind of like it being a limited run. Although maybe I'll do something. What I would like to do if I ever actually did merch is have something that's up more permanently so you can get it whenever you want, but make it very simplistic. And then have more complex limited run designs. That's what I would like to do. Abusing FOMO? Hey, you know, hey, it is what it is. I said we're not bringing them back, so, you know, I warned people. I'm not really trying to abuse FOMO. It's just keeping the design up all the time kind of sucks, I think. So, yeah. When's the battle pass? Okay, there's no battle pass. Thank you, Camille. Underwear. Dude, you guys say all this crap that you guys want. I remember, like, dude, there was so many girls in the chat, too. This is years ago. But there was so many girls back in the day saying they wanted leggings and shit like that. I guarantee you if I put leggings on there, we would have sold like 5. I guarantee it, but people kept asking for it a lot, too. It was weird. I was like, no, we're just going to do t-shirts and a jacket because that's what people will buy easily. Leggings is such like a... How many people would buy Hexy leggings? I feel like maybe like a few, if even that. I would wear the leggings and send you pics. Man, I don't need pics. I just want to make you cool ass merch if we do merch. That's like good quality. Yo, Limiting, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Wigs. Oh my God. Honestly, wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest. I think people actually would buy that, as sad as that is. Anyways, should we go ahead and watch some videos that we have planned so we can get this show on the road? Or do you guys have any other things you'd like to talk about before we get this rolling? We are going to check out the weirdest dating apps. We are going to see the craziest KO. And we're going to briefly just check out Reddit real quick, mostly because I want to show off Momo's badass vessel stuff that they were doing. So anything else before we get going? Otherwise, I'm going to get this moving. All right, works for me. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, so I guess we'll just go through Reddit real quick just because this is going to be very fast. Mostly, I just wanted to come in here and show what Momo had done. So Momo had talked about this yesterday and wanted to show us the vessel that they knitted. And it is actually incredible. So that's the main reason why I wanted to show Reddit today, because this shit is fucking crazy. Like, you're actually talented as fuck. And it kind of makes me concerned a little bit because I legit thought you guys weren't talented. So how are you guys doing this? No, I'm kidding. No, but very, very cool. Very, very freaking cool. Very well done. I guess it says Vessel Little Momo Violence. I'm assuming there's more letters there, but very cool. Very, very cool. You want to make me one? This is another reason why I need to open up a P.O. box so I can actually get fucking cool shit like this, because I would die for this. This should be so sick. Yeah, these are both Vessel. So this is Vessel's new outfit that we haven't really seen in person yet, but they updated the like pictures of Vessel for the new album, and this is what that is. And then this is the old outfit for Vessel, which is what most people probably recognize him at least at this point in time. So we'll see how this one chooses. Did you actually make this mask too? 'Cause that's fucking crazy. You did make this mask. I can actually see where you painted it. What the fuck? Why are you so damn talented? Jesus Christ. You 3D printed it and then hand painted it. Can you guys stop showing off? This makes me feel incredibly like bad about myself. I'm going to be honest. I'm being a little bit egotistical here, but what the fuck? I could never do something like this. This is actually super talented. Very, very cool. Very cool. Actually, super cool. It's literally more well done than that one TikTok we saw where the lady was selling it. You honestly, like, not even joking, if it might take the fun out of making these, but you probably could sell this shit like dead ass, like on TikTok Shop, if you wanted to. I bet you'd make. I don't think you'd make a ton of money, but I definitely think you'd make some money on it for sure. Pretty cool, though. Well, that one lady was doing it on TikTok Shop, and hers looked worse than this. So, yeah, these are, like, even better done. And they were selling it on TikTok Shop, so. Takes a bit to make? Yeah, okay. She sells for 170. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I'm assuming the time on this would be pretty brutal. Because these are complex stitches. It's not just like making a blankie. So I don't even know how. You know, it's kind of crazy. When I was young, my mom taught me how to sew and how to knit and do all that stuff. And I actually used to make my own clothes back in the day. I'd go to Goodwill and cut up clothes and stitch them together. And so I'm like somewhat familiar with this stuff. And this, is just super complex knitting to like the nth degree. I don't even know how you pull this type of stuff off and make it still so legible. I could barely knit a freaking square. So very, very cool. Very cool. There it is. If you guys have cool talents that you would like to show off, make sure you post it on the Reddit, because we go through this usually only like once or twice a week. But I was going to wait a bit longer on this, but I just really wanted to show off Momo's work because it's actually like incredible. P.S. I'd love to make you one. Yeah, I need one. I'd buy one. Sent you a DM. Now you've gone too far. Whoops. Hell yeah. That's actually just super duper cool. So very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. You know, it's funny when you said it the other day, I was kind of expecting... Okay, I'm not going to throw shade, but I was expecting something a bit worse. Actually really well. We actually have quite many people that are actually very talented in the stream. Surprisingly, for how incredibly untalented I am and how incredibly stupid I am, we have some very incredibly talented people. Like if you guys remember Girl and the Cat that made us the like Doc cats. There was like the Doc cat and the Freddy cat. They made us those little figurines. Those things were so fucking cool. I still have them actually in my living room. So yeah, I still like display those things. They're super sick. I really need to open up a P.O. box. I low-key kind of miss it because half of my shit that I used to decorate my house with, this is before me and Birdie started dating, was all your guys' shit that you sent me. It was a bunch of weird shit that you guys sent me, like paintings I would hang up on the walls. There was like candle shit that I hung up on the walls. You guys sent me dildo thing, but it wasn't just like a dildo. It was like a weird looking dildo. I had that on display. I don't have any of that stuff anymore. I think it got lost in the move somewhere along the way. But man, those things were so freaking cool. Oh, the Vessel plushie would be so sick. I'd have it near my bed. I have a lot of plushies, if you can't tell. So there's Ditto, Gengar, Bondage Bear, Totoro, another Gengar. And then in the living room, I have my whole couch is covered in plushies. Tons of different things. I don't know. I like collecting them. Like Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas and... bunch of other shit. I don't even know. Too much shit. Dead by Daylight stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get a P.O. box again. I was not sure because I like... Yeah, Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. You don't know Oogie Boogie? Oogie Boogie's the big stuffed... I don't know what the hell he is. He's a stuffed potato sack, I guess, with bugs. You've never seen Oogie Boogie? You guys are pissing me off. There's no way. You've never seen Oogie Boogie? You've seen Oogie Boogie. There's no way you've never seen Oogie Boogie. This is Oogie Boogie. He's the burlap sack in Nightmare Before Christmas, but he's filled with bugs. Wait, honestly, are you guys being for real? You guys have never seen Oogie Boogie? A lot of you have, okay? But the people that have not seen Oogie Boogie is slightly concerning. How have you never seen Oogie Boogie? Please tell me we're not getting too old where people don't know what Nightmare Before Christmas is anymore. Please, dude. Please. I already had a weird awakening yesterday realizing that Graduation by Kanye came out 20 years ago. Fuck me, dude. Now people don't even know what Nightmare Before Christmas is? I mean, I guess it's like 30 years old at this rate, but like still, it's a classic. I swear I used to watch Nightmare Before Christmas like around Christmas time every single year. It was like tradition. You put Nightmare Before Christmas on, and then when the trick-or-treaters would come, you give the trick-or-treaters their candies. I loved that. Dude, that is the one thing I miss so much about owning a house. So we had a house, obviously. You got probably most of you know that. Obviously, we've sold it now, but I loved trick-or-treaters. Mostly because Halloween, I think, is my favorite holiday. And I loved getting the full candy bars to give to the kids. Because I know when I was a kid, we would go to the houses, and when they had the full candy bars, it was like such a big deal, and like everyone would talk about it to everyone around the neighborhood, and like we'd all go there to get the big candy bars. And so I started doing that as like a thing, and the kids, dude, I just loved it because like I don't have to deal with the kids. You know what I mean? I don't have to deal with the kids. I just give them the big candy bars, and they really like me and think I'm badass. But the parents are the ones that are going to have to deal with them all hyped up on sugar. So it's like a win-win. I get all the praise, and I don't have to deal with the aftermath. Yeah. No, I'm actually really, I trust me, I know I hate kids. Trust me. I hate kids just as much as the next person, okay? But I do have a soft spot for kids. And when I am around kids, I will be very, very nice and, you know, respectful and not try to mess them up too bad. The world will do that quickly enough to them. We got to keep them young and innocent, at least for a few more years, you know? Because the world's going to fuck them up very quick. So, yeah. Anyways, so very, very cool. Thank you again, Momo, for sharing these. I really appreciate it. Very good work. And maybe eventually I will get one of these in the future. And then this is classic. Okay, I'm not replacing Gemini, guys. I'm not replacing Gemini with Monday, okay? But Monday's playing hard to get, okay? Monday's playing hard to get, and it's kind of turning me on a little bit, okay? Sometimes when they give you a little bit of a challenge, you want to chase a little more, but Gemini is just there all the time, ready to answer any question I want at any point. But Monday, kind of giving me a little sass, you know? She's kind of an asshole, so it makes me more interested. Anyways, there we go. We did it through the Reddit. If you would like to post on the Reddit, make sure you go to Reddit. And the handle is HexyIRL. It is the shitpost community for Hexy. You can post anything you want here. Just don't be racist, homophobic, sexist. You know, just don't be a raging douchebag, basically. But you can be mean to me, and you can post stupid memes and other things. But, you know, just don't be a douchebag. All right, well... Speaking of douchebags, what is the worst douchebag in the world? Dating apps. Everyone hates dating apps, especially if you're in a couple and you find out your partner's on a dating app. That's the worst. But this particular video tested every weird dating app there is, and I just feel like it would be fun to go through as someone that is on dating apps but doesn't really take it too serious and hasn't really done anything with it. I mean, I guess I've gone on a few dates off of dating apps, but I've never really like had any luck with making it want to go any forward. Most of the time it's just nonstop ghosting. So I was curious what other type of weird dating apps there are, and this video seems very funny because this is by the guy that we watched yesterday about the fart perfume, if you saw yesterday's stream. So let's check this out. This is I tested every weird dating app.
There are some really weird dating apps out there. You can fall in love with someone in prison, clowns, millionaires, and so many more. My friends haven't had much success on normal dating apps, so I'm gonna get them to try every single one of these weird ones so that they can find a girlfriend. They're both desperate, so they're more than willing to do this.
Drayton, you're gonna start with a Disney adult dating app, and you're gonna start with diaper mates.
The guys got all dressed up, and we snapped a few photos for their accounts, and then they set up their profiles.
I love
and we snapped a few photos for their
He's wearing a diaper.
accounts, and then they set up their profiles.
I love Disney, but I would also like to get down.
Wait, what did that say? I'm so
For their
sorry, I'm
accounts,
ruining
and
the
then they
video
set up
already.
their
Baby bottles, messing, BDSM, baby food, cloth diapers, wedding, spanking, plastic pants, water sports, that's peeing on each other. Jesus Christ. I'm just a guy that likes to wear a diaper. I guess I never grew out of it. I
Profiles.
love the
I
feeling
love Disney,
of
but
a-
I would also like to get down on Disney and propose to someone soon.
It's time for the guys to start messaging some women.
That's a
I
good one,
turned my room
actually.
into the perfect
That's
online
actually-
dating spot.
I might
so,
steal
they're
that.
in the mood for finding
If I
love.
ever go to
Dre went
Disney-
to the site trying to find his Disney princess, and then he found her.
I'm just a small town girl trying to find her boy next door.
Okay, all right.
I'm next door. I'm so close, I might as well be in the walls. And send it.
That is not gonna work.
Not the best start for Dre. But up next is Ethan, aka
Big baby diaper boy 47?
he started going through the site, and this one is not what we expected.
Oh, big baby diaper
I
boy.
can't show any of this on YouTube.
No way! Is that like a sex thing more than a dating thing?
No way. You like wearing diapers too? I think we could really hit it off. You know of anywhere that serves good baby food? Hey, I'm pretty confident about that one.
The boys sent out more messages, and we'll check back later for responses to see if any of them lead to an actual date or even girlfriends.
Nah, some
I'm
people
really
have
hoping that
the
happens.
baby
'cause
fetish.
These guys are constantly over. So much so that my wife Carrie and I barely get any alone time. Hopefully, them having a girlfriend would let Carrie and I have some peace. Fortunately,
No, we're not
the
doing
boys have
DVD today,
me,
Zane,
an
sorry.
expert in the art of
I
romance.
think we're gonna do DVD
guiding the
next
way.
week.
Next up, Farmers Only and Sea Captain Date. We took their photos, set up their profiles, and went into the
I
room
want to
to
get
start
back to
looking
feeling
for
better
love.
before I do
Wow.
DVD.
A lot of good options here, Dre.
Farmers Only launched back in 2005, and I don't think they've
I said it the other day, so I'll say it real briefly because I don't want to pause this for too long. Basically, when I play DVD, I want to have a lot of energy and I want to be feeling good, and I'm still like kind of sick. So I want to just kind of wait this out until it's over. So we're kind of just bullshitting a little bit. But we are going to do DVD next week, I think. And the reason why is I want to come in and be really like energetic, passionate. I want to yell a lot. I obviously want a God game because everyone knows me as the best wraith in the entire world. So I obviously still want to stay up to those standards. Arguably, top 3 best killers world probably as well. So, you know, a lot of people recognize me as that. So I just really want to come in and give it my all and show that we're still a God gamer. Also, I know for a fact that chat's going to fuck with me a lot. So I want to make sure I'm like good energy to basically give it back. Right now, I think if chat gave me shit, I would just kind of like, I'm too exhausted to deal with it.
they've changed their website since then. But who knows? Drayton's soulmate might be on here somewhere.
Oh, Austin, Texas. Okay.
all right.
Howdy, girl. Just got back from the watering hole. How about we gon' get us a barbecue sandwich? Your bareback cowboy baby boy, Drayton.
Yeah, that is.
Innocent, okay?
This guy's a genius.
She's very pretty. The night falls and the moon is quiet. All the cows are asleep. We hear a rustle and a howl. I go on and check the cows. I brought my gun. I done shooted the coyote. He dead now. All's good. You are safe.
Oh,
I'd match with that for sure.
I heart ships like me. Okay. Say ahoy. Shiver me timbers. I just snagged a trophy catch. I never throw you back. What vessel are you aboard?
Some of these apps have bots, so Ethan sent over a selfie so that she knows he's real.
in the
Like a couple of minutes, she hasn't said anything back. Maybe you should like ask her what's wrong or something.
Yeah.
I don't think that's very.
No. Drayton's right. I would say like text her, but say, "Are you there?
I just don't. I don't feel like that's my first.
Are you gonna take advice from the expert or not?"
Okay. All
That's.
right. You there? Did I say something wrong?
Maybe she's just busy.
She might be. Maybe you shouldn't have said that.
Okay. What? You told me to.
Ethan went through the app looking for more matches, but then I noticed Drayton off on the side just looking at his phone, smiling at something.
Oh, he got some match.
What?
You texting someone right now? Who are you texting?
It's Kathleen. Are you serious right now?
No.
Kathleen is Drayton's toxic ex-girlfriend. When Drayton dated her, he was at his absolute lowest in life. But he kinda has a thing for toxic women, so it took him forever to get out of that relationship.
Didn't she
Don't
break
we
into
all,
your
guys?
house one
Don't
time?
we all?
She escaped the outside into my house.
That doesn't make any sense.
You don't see the problem there?
I'm not like trying to like get back together with her.
Please stop. Just put. Can you put down your phone? Just
Toxicity
not
is
do that right now?
attractive. What can I say?
Ethan sent out more DMs, and again, we're not getting responses right now, but I think it's just taking people time to see these messages. So we'll check back later, and hopefully these guys can go on a date and get a girlfriend so that Carrie and I can finally get some alone time. But yeah, these messages still aren't great, but I've got an idea to help them improve.
I think what we should do next is go through some of y'all's messages from other dating apps. Hinge, Bumble.
Let's not do that.
No, I think we need to. I want to see what we're working with, okay?
No, let's not do that. There's no way you're gonna show that.
Here's one. Want to start a podcast? My grandma can be the moderator and editor / person in the corner that tells us when to speak. She didn't respond. How about this one? Love Island is great, but have you ever seen Young Sheldon?
Ethan, can I hear some of the stuff that you've said?
I'm conducting a survey. Did you have a behavior chart in elementary school where you changed your color based on how good you were that day? And like red was a death sentence? I can't be the only one. No response on that one. Are you always this stylish or is this me?
Bro, how do these not get responses? These are so good. Bro, I would kill for someone to give me these type of messages. I'd get the most boring messages like, what's up? Like, motherfucker, bitch, I don't give a shit what's up.
Really a ruse to impress me?
Wait, what did that say?
Or is this merely a ruse to impress me?
Oh, this is worse than I thought. Yeah, I think this is enough. I don't need to
This
hear
girl
anymore.
just asked me for my Spotify playlist. I sent it to her. She never said anything.
Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
I'm
done. I've heard enough.
I need
Please,
someone
no
to
more.
not
No
ask
more.
me
Let's
my
move on.
Spotify
Let's move on.
playlist. Unless
Vampire
they're a Sleep
Passions
Token
and
fan.
Metalhead. While the guys are getting ready,
Okay,
I
Sleep
thought I'd
Token
send
playlist
Carrie
might
a
work on
message
these
just so I
ones.
can show the fellas how it's done.
Bro, you're terrible. Big Baby Diaper Boy is way better.
The boys got all dressed.
You know, it's kind of crazy. I've seen multiple videos where women try to pretend to be a guy on dating apps and try to date women on dating apps as a male. And they start saying how much they start hating women and that women are assholes and they're all entitled pieces of shit. And like, I've seen a few of these videos and like how they're starting to feel like shit because they can't get any of these girls to date them and it's making them feel ugly. But they're not actually that person, but they're starting to feel ugly about themselves now because they can't get someone to match them as a dude. Women are spoiled on dating apps compared to men. Although on a flip side, you could also say that it kind of sucks because if you have so many guys throwing themselves at you, how do you find the good ones, right?
Up and we took their photos and set up the profiles.
Let's headbang together, get shredded, and rock the night away.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Put down the phone, Dre. Stop.
Stop.
Seriously.
I was just telling Kathleen about what he said. I thought it was so funny.
Went into the room.
No, I'm saying I've seen a few different videos of women that will pretend to be men on dating apps and try to like date women essentially, and they learn how difficult it is to be a guy. and date on dating apps. And you might be like, well, okay, that just depends on your look and stuff like that, or maybe you're not attractive or whatever. And yeah, in some cases, maybe the attraction's not there, but I've actually even heard even if you're good looking, it's still really freaking hard, because when you're good looking, people actually get intimidated by that and they don't actually want to pursue you because you're too like good looking.
And Ethan found someone he's interested in pretty fast.
Okay, Rachel.
There actually was a woman that killed herself. Yeah. This one girl basically thought that being a dude was easier than being a girl, and they transitioned to being a male, not because they were doing it for like gender affirmations or anything. They did it strictly to experiment on what it would be like to be a man, and they hated it so much and were having such a problem dating that they actually killed themselves. That's actually a real story. You can go look it up.
Love men with long dark hair. That
is my weakness.
Oh, here we go.
Guy with long.
They basically said that it's like so difficult to be a dude and like to deal with the I forget exactly, like the loneliness of being a dude and the constant rejection of being a dude. Like they couldn't handle it and they ended up killing themselves, I guess, which is weird because it's like, couldn't you just end the experiment? But I guess maybe just the thought of like people being so shitty made them want to do it. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly why she did it, but yeah, she did it.
Black hair here. I once headbanged so hard I almost broke all my cervical vertebrae. I love your jam. Let's rock together sometime.
Count Dracula is up, and this one's pretty disappointing, actually. People aren't really going with the whole vampire.
What? This is
one's
the vampire?
pretty disappointing.
She's like the only one that somewhat looks vampire. No one else looks like a vampire.
Actually, people aren't really going with the
None of them look like
whole vampire theme.
You know what it is, though? I do think that women sexualize vampires more than guys do. I do think that might be it. So you could have like a more like normal looking girl that will sexualize a vampire more so than a guy.
Which one? She seems sweet. Let's send her a little freaking message here.
You think? I'm 100% positive, yes. I'm 100% positive. It's the same shit with like the mask stuff too. Women sexualize masks and like psychopaths and stuff like that a lot more than men do.
Here, Kathleen.
No.
Hey, are you fucking stop?
Getting like the headspace of a vampire.
It's a big reason why a lot of fantasies is like actually never mind. Let's just continue the
like
video.
Blub in here. I want it. Give me a bite.
Okay, so
That should
I'm just
work.
I feel like this is going extremely well. I just feel like by the end of this, like y'all are gonna be going on some dates. Now, I almost want to put you guys through some scenarios to see how you would respond and behave on these dates.
But also, I want to make sure they choose the right girl. I don't want Drayton dating another toxic woman.
Okay, so say you're on a date and she says that you look like her dad.
is your dad hot?
Good thing I'm your daddy.
She says that she left her credit card at home.
This one's on me.
But you said you were gonna pay.
Okay. She starts talking in third person.
Probably leave.
I'm getting to third base.
You probably should not date someone like that, actually. That's not.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
She keeps bringing up her ex-boyfriend.
Hey, that doesn't make me feel very good.
Bring up my ex-girlfriend.
That's bad. Bad.
An eye for an eye. Get wrecked.
Okay. She brings a pet snake to the date.
Get that out of here.
Nice.
I let you pet this snake.
Oh, like you're bringing your own, like you also have a pet snake, is what you're saying, right?
He's talking about his ween.
I'm starting to realize the guys aren't great at talking to girls. And if Carrie and I are gonna have any chance of having some time alone, I have to do something. So to help the boys improve, I've prepared a little presentation. Oh, and I guess Carrie made a few slides too.
I've worked hard on this. Make sure y'all are taking notes because I've got a lot of knowledge.
But who better to learn it than from a woman?
We'll see about that. Y'all ready?
I don't know. I
Consistency
think
and
Hunter might know
communication.
more.
Communicate mostly your feelings
I'm honestly
and
not
how
listening.
you're thinking about the situation.
Don't.
She wants to be let in on your internal psyche.
Anyone catch what she said?
You can erase it.
That's a pen.
Just cross it out. Compliments, be bold. Things like, damn, you're so bad. Did you write it down?
I wrote that one.
You wrote it down? Okay.
Yeah.
Body of 10 for real. Write it down.
Talking on a date, ask questions. Ask her about herself.
There's no way body of 10 for real.
Did you write it down?
I wrote that one.
You wrote it down? Okay.
I want to see
Body of 10 for
You're the prettiest girl I've ever seen in the world. Damn, you're so bad. Body of 10 for real. Wowie, you must be eating good. I've already told my family about us.
real. Write it down.
Talking on a date, ask questions. Ask her about herself. Stop talking about you. You want to be honest about how you.
Talking
That's
on a
actually
date.
a good
Monologue time, baby.
She actually
I want
was giving good advice
to show
there.
her how good you are at talking, okay? Because girls like guys that can talk good. If she doesn't like it, then
Wrong. You want to know why you don't? One, when you talk a lot, it shows that you are insecure and not as confident. And two, when you talk a lot, you open up the ability to give them the ick more, and you open up the ability to say something weird. But if you let them do all the talking, then it's just you can flow off of it really easy.
and that's her fault. Like things more.
What are you talking about? Honestly, I don't think you're good at talking to women. I don't think your advice is sound.
I married you, so how would I not be good with women, right?
I love you, but it's kind of bad.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, I'm not sure if I'd follow this advice. I'd probably follow Carrie's. Be like, hey, good on you for having a presentation with Carrie. That's good stuff.
Carrie went through the rest of her presentation and they didn't want to hear anything else from me. They're probably just messing with me though. It's probably just a joke. Anyways, next up is Millionaire Match and Love for Prisoner.
Love for
Lamborghini,
Prisoner.
Bugatti, Cambodia, Tesla 11.
What are you afraid of?
Yeah, what are you scared?
No, nothing.
Are you
Nothing.
scared or do you want it?
No, yes.
The profiles are all set up, so now it's time to find love.
Ooh, okay, all right. Let's look through here. Let's see, Abigail? I'm liking Abigail.
Did you guys know, speaking of, did you guys know that, remember Aaron from Ghost Adventures and how his wife tried to hire a hitman to kill him? Do you know why she hired a hitman to kill him? I'm not making this up. I actually think I might try to find a video about it for Spooky Saturday this week. But the reason she did it is she actually started talking to an inmate in jail. And they started having love for each other. And she asked him basically how to get rid of him. And he basically said, you need to kill him. I'll take care of it. And the whole reason she got caught is because he was texting her with a phone that he shouldn't have had in jail. They busted him with the phone, went through the phone at a later date. They didn't even go through it right away. And they found the text messages between him and her saying that they were going to basically hire a hitman and take out Aaron and stuff like that. There's a bunch more details to it. I'm just trying to go quick so we can continue through the video. But yeah, that's why she did that. I thought it was just she disliked him and it's like, I just want to kill him so I can collect money off of him. But no, she actually started talking to a guy because of being lonely or something. Who knows why she started talking to a guy, for one. But she started talking to a guy that was in jail and started like writing them back and forth, which is so weird. And the guy that was actually in jail had a Netflix documentary, I want to say. I forget the documentary, but it's a documentary, I think, on Netflix. So she saw that Netflix documentary and then saw the guy and started writing the guy in jail.
Scared or do you want it?
No, yes.
The profiles
I'll try
are
to
all
find
set
a video
up,
for
so
Spooky
now it's time
Saturday
to
that'll
find
explain
love.
it all.
Ooh, okay, all right. Let's look through here. Let's see, Abigail? I'm liking Abigail. Doesn't say what she's in for.
She is in there for burglary.
I like that little kleptomaniac. Yeah? Okay, let's write her a letter.
Aaron
What
is
you
still
in
alive,
for?
yeah.
Being too stinking cute? Oh, well, just kidding. I kind of like a bad girl. Hoping when you get out, you could steal my heart.
Oh, God.
All jokes aside, I hope you have a great community of people around you and that you are keeping that wonderful smile.
Dre started going through Millionaire Match. There's supposed to be some big process for approval for this one, but somehow Dre was accepted.
Wow, a lot of bachelorettes on this one.
Is that Kathleen?
That's his
Oh,
ex.
no.
Hold on.
Dre.
Hello.
Dre.
Do what?
Oh my God.
You're gonna key my car?
No, Drayton, don't let her do that.
Yeah, I'm telling her not to. Seriously, don't do that.
Drayton, don't.
I'm gonna get angry
Okay,
at
this
you.
is
Now you're
fake.
angry at me. You're in trouble
Freaky,
now.
they
Okay.
got 2 years.
Okay, I'll text you, okay? I'll text you. You have a good day.
No, he's
Love you,
faking.
bye.
Did you say you love her?
Dre is really struggling with this whole Kathleen situation, but I can't blame him. I'm also struggling to convince everyone I'm good with women, but I have my secret weapon: poetry. I've written Carrie countless poems, and she's impressed every time.
When we first met, the night was very fun. I guess Cupid didn't have an arrow. He probably had a gun. Oh my, what a kiss it was when our lips met for the first time. For another, I would commit one of the worst crimes: genocide.
Wait, whoa, hey!
Babe, that's so sweet, but no.
Clown dating and bark.
I'm just a little goofball looking for someone to clown around with. Honk my horn, press my buttons.
I'm gonna try
Melt
that one
my
out
heart.
tonight.
I mean, that has to work.
Alright, sending it.
Oh, wow, whoa! A real life girl. You make me one, rough! Yippee! Let's go play! I know you can't see me, but I'm wagging my little tail so fast.
I just got so lightheaded from that.
Oh, God!
There's only one dating app left: Go Marry. It's for people who are ready to get married, and both of these guys are going to actually propose to someone. But first, we're gonna check all the messages
No
they've sent
way.
to see what people have said back and if it could lead to a date.
I got 2 new messages from the girls that I messaged originally. The first girl just sent me a whale emoji, and then the other one said LOL.
Anything for you, Dre?
Yeah. Yo, what's up, girl?
Hey, Adam, you're not allowed to complain that I'm pausing the video.
Well, want to get some orange juice sometime, and she just responded, Texas is a long way to go for some OJ. So,
The boys checked every dating app and no luck. But then,
What was that?
I don't know. Is that the prison? It's Kathleen.
Kathleen? Is that the door?
No way.
Okay, yeah, just tell her to leave. Yeah, tell her to leave.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
You got this, man. You got this.
Hey.
I can't believe that.
Insane.
That is crazy that she just showed up to our
Apartment?
Yes.
Your apartment?
Yes, that's nuts. How'd it go?
Yeah, it's all good. She's gone.
What
What is wrong with your shirt? Oh my God. Are you okay?
Was
This
she
is
wearing
staged.
pink lipstick?
How'd you know?
Dog, it's all over your face.
Don't tell me you made out with her.
This is
You need to text her
staged.
right now and tell her that like you can't do that you're done.
I can't do that.
What?
Why?
I'm going with her.
What?
Dude, what are you talking about?
She's still out there. I think I'm just gonna go with her, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Just, please.
Trey. Drayton.
You need love.
Come back here. Come back here. Not like
Dude,
this, Trey.
dating's hard.
Come on. Come back, please.
We can do this. We can do this if you just keep fighting. What, is that a bag? Are you moving in with her?
Where are you going?
You can't just shrug your shoulders like that. That's not an answer. You have to tell me, like, I'm not gonna be able to pay rent. Drayton, I'm being so for real right now. You cannot just go and live with her, dude.
Come back. Come back.
Come on, okay.
Yes,
All right,
yes,
come on.
yes,
Come
yes.
on.
No.
Wait.
This is too staged.
well, I guess Dre has a girlfriend. Now we just need Ethan to find someone, and then Carrie and I can finally be alone. The last one, Go Marry. Took a nice photo, created the profile, and now Ethan's ready to find his forever someone.
Let's find you a wife.
I think she's here.
Ethan went through the site for what felt like an eternity.
You seeing anyone that...
No, not really, not yet. That's not catching my eye. I'll know when I see it.
Yeah.
But then...
This is her. Looking for love with endless laughter?
That's pretty perfect.
Monica? I'm loving this. I'm in love.
Are you ready for this?
Think so.
Okay, go for it, man.
Monica, I've been thinking about this my whole life, and I think I'm finally ready. This might sound crazy, but I think all of my trials and tribulations have led me straight to you. I know I don't know you, but as soon as I saw your profile picture, something changed in me. My whole life flashed before my eyes, and a premonition of our future was laid out in front of me. The big house with the porch wrapping all the way around, your father reluctantly accepting me into the family, the kids running into the room on Christmas morning. I saw it all. Call me crazy, or maybe even corny, but I believe in love at first sight. So with that being said, metaphorically bends down on one knee, presenting a diamond ring. Will you marry me?
No way.
It's beautiful.
How could she say no?
Just, press send.
No way. There's no way.
Drayton? The hell?
I couldn't do it. I was there and it just didn't feel right, and so I ended things.
Hunter, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know if I'm ready to give my heart away like this. I think it's just too soon for me. I think I need to be on my own for a while.
Hey, you guys are gonna find love when the time's right.
This shit was funny until the stage stuff. I don't like the stage stuff.
There's something I gotta do.
Oh, wow. This is nice.
Bon appetit.
Is this leftovers? I made this last night.
Hey, I know I've never really had game, but you still chose to love me. I'm so grateful for that. Because now we get to have nights like this. Just you and me.
And a camera.
And the boys.
Oh, okay.
Bro, that was so good. Yeah, you killed that.
Thanks, fellas.
All right. Well, that was that.
Yeah, no, we're good.
I actually liked this until the very end, to be honest, because I think a lot of this was all real. It's just all this end stuff with the Kathleen crap was definitely not real at all. I mean, it might be real that his ex might have been texting him, but not to the degree they made it.
Did you wear that day?
I don't know. This shit was okay. I like this channel a lot too. That's kind of why I wanted to watch it again, because we watched the other one. Holy shit, what happened to Johnny Depp?
Yes, sir. Bossman, can you sign your photograph on there?
Bro, I think this is the first time I've seen Johnny Depp since the whole trial thing.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, is he drinking a mega pint?
Just put my... Yes, sir. Anywhere you want. Awesome. One photo, one sir, one photo. We buy it from Cuba. Really? Yes, sir. We buy it.
You know, it's like the eye after the soup. I'll let you know.
He gained a lot of weight. That's crazy.
Alright, where's the bloody rum on that? Let's go.
I know why the rum will be gone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, Johnny Depp's always kind of looked homeless. That's kind of his swagger.
I know how to make it go away.
Chat, if you are looking for an overweight bald streamer with bad tattoos, Tim the Tatman is currently live and his content is much better than this. Him looking for a bridge right now in GTA.
Okay, you're telling me you didn't want to see Johnny Depp? Everyone wants to see Johnny Depp. All right, well, we got one more video, and then we're going to do one run of Dead Signal, and then we're going to play a scary game. Sound good? Great. Fantastic. That's what we're doing. So I had one more video. I just really wanted to see this. You guys know we watch a lot of slap fights, and I really wanted to check this one out because apparently this one is called, Is This the Craziest Lightweight KO Ever? Exploding head emoji.
Wolfpack.com offers high-performance, customizable bags and backpacks designed for those who are making their mark.
Normally, the lightweights don't go crazy, but if this is the craziest KO of a lightweight, we got to see it.
Shop now at Wolfpack.com.
You know when Dana White first signed Conor McGregor, he said, I don't know how this guy can fight, but if he can fight half as well as he talks, he's going to do great. It's the same thing with Anthony DeFrank. I mean, all week long, he's been full of it. He's putting on a show. He's playing to the crowd.
Right on 3.
We've seen that he's got 2 knockouts on season 3. He's got a big old hand on him as well.
He's seeing this big windup.
Oh! Montoya takes it though, no problem.
Zero problem for Riley Montoya.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bud. Just let them nerves go.
Holy shit, how did he eat that?
Keep in mind, for both of these guys, first time in front of a crowd, it's a very different feeling being inside here at Fontainebleau as opposed to Road to the Title Season 3 at the Apex with, 20, 30 people watching.
Very, very different. And let's remember, last time out, Montoya was actually knocked out by the co-main event.
Everyone's saying that this is a dumb sport. You can just say you're incredibly untalented. The amount of talent that these athletes have to show and put on the line, you could never.
To McGregor.
Recover.
They're fucking athletes.
Hold that position. Keep your chin out. Don't move. Hand count.
Right on one. Right on one for Riley Montoya out of Van Nuys, California. Fittingly wearing the Vans.
That was a flinch, right? Yeah, he moved away.
I don't think he knows he got called for flinching.
No, I don't think he knows that whatsoever. He still doesn't know. He's too busy putting a show on, calling him a pussy and stuff like that.
He's going to get slapped again.
Bro, come here a second. Hey.
Oh, yeah, he flinched bad, actually. I didn't even notice
roll
that.
with it. He rolls too early. You can't guess on the roll with these slaps.
No.
Come on. Hey, go eat. He don't got it. Recover.
Pull your pants up.
Okay, so he's gonna get slapped again because he ended up flinching. That's where you flinch and you turn your head away. So this guy actually in the blue is gonna get another slap because he didn't take a full slap. So it really sucks for this guy.
You're set. All right.
Although I will say blue had a kind of a weak slap there, but I don't know if it's because he rolled it way too hard with the flinch. So we'll see really how it goes with this one.
Hand count.
Right hand on one. He's pulling that neck now. Let's see if the king can't get the dropped.
Oh, I see what you did there, Dad.
Trying.
Don't give up your day.
He is popped and dropped.
That's it. He's out. He's frozen. He doesn't know what day it is.
Riley Montoya walking around, giving the entire crowd the finger. What a moment for this young man.
Wow. Just goes to show, flinching.
That is not what I was expecting to happen at all, especially off the first slap. I guess him flinching really messed with the slap. That was insane. We got to see the slow-mo.
Is the worst foul
I need
ever.
to see the slow-mo.
You got to take another shot straight away. Your defense has been diminished. The confidence wanes.
They're going to
Tonight's
slow-mo
Monster
it.
Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. There it is, right on the button.
He
Boom! Look at that, the way he went down,
Instantly.
frozen completely. Moved a little bit as well.
He actually almost flinched there again,
but I don't think they're going to
too.
call him for flinching.
Oh,
The man's
look at, he's insta out.
Conscious.
Jesus. He instantly lights out.
Kind of unassuming. But he packs a big shot. That was beautiful. Wow, he really hit his head as well, the way that he went down.
Oh my God. Dude, he actually
He still
flinched
kind of had a little
again.
mini roll there, didn't he?
No, he did. He flinched ever so slightly, but
to your point, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He's
Yeah,
unconscious.
Look at these guys.
it's
These guys
easy.
love it. So does he.
You got to be happy for Riley Montoya, man. He's gone through a lot. Told us he's still trying to figure out exactly who he is and what his life means and what's going on. And maybe he found his calling as we send it to Justin Bernard to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by knockout, Riley Slap Shady Montoya.
That's actually impressive AF because he got slapped hard.
Riley Montoya came in with an 0-2 record as he's still giving everybody the finger and gets the first and the biggest win of his career. Maybe it was the crowd that he needed to juice him up, and I'll tell you what, there are a lot of celebrities in the crowd. Tonight's Power Slap Celeb Cam is brought to you.
Dude, I want to go to a Power Slap thing. This shit looks crazy. Yeah, I'm not clicking that. All right, should we go do some games now? We should probably go do some games. Unless there's maybe like one more kind of short video. Nothing too crazy. Monster middleweights. Here's like craziest knockouts of 2025 so far. Could be actually kind of fun, but it's 40 minutes. I mean, we could watch like a few of them maybe. Like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. One and done for the title. There's blood, I don't know. We're allowed to see a little blood, but okay, well, let's do I got to. Let's just see like 2 or 3 or just a little few.
We've seen a lot of it.
Right on 3.
We're not watching the whole
match
thing.
Coming from Wes Mena, seeing if he can live up to his nickname and drop the boom.
1.
He's gonna drop the boom.
To the crowd.
He starched him! Dropped him in the desert! That's it, it's over! Come on!
6!
Don't bother!
7!
That is it. What a statement strike from the former college football player Wes Mena.
And I'll tell you what, there's kids out of the seat jumping and just, they are loving this.
That's all we do is make winners and
The one thing that these guys need to do, and I mean, it's easy to say as a watcher, they need to stay down. They're allowed to stay down for 10 seconds. They need to stay down for like 5 or 6, try to regather themselves, and then go for it. But I think the natural reaction is just to snap back up. And obviously you just got whaled in the head, so you're not thinking straight. But if they could think straight, staying down for a few seconds and then getting up would be way better.
I'm telling you, Wes Mena is a very serious...
It is, because it gives you a few seconds to compose yourself. And a lot of times you can compose yourself within a few seconds, but you need those few seconds.
Serious man.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
Look at the face on Jenkins. He knew what he was in for. Wes Mena
Watch,
hits
he
the button,
instantly
turns
snaps
him
back
out like
up.
a light, hits the canvas, and didn't get back up. What a shot.
Devin Jenkins has now been knocked out in 2 consecutive fights. Wes Mena now has a knockout in 2 consecutive fights.
And it was a clean shot as well. If you see the feet hardly moved at all. The heel didn't come off the ground. Hand placement was nice. And the power was ridiculous.
Wes Mena, as I mentioned, the former Division II college football player at Virginia Union. He was a defensive tackle, getting people out of their seats here in Riyadh. Here's a look at your props to watch, brought to you by Circus Sports.
The match in round number 1, declaring the winner by TKO, Wes the Boom Mena.
Improving to 3-0 in
this
Power
sport is
Slap.
so fucking stupid.
Wes Mena told us he was going to get it done, and that's exactly what he did.
Dude, I don't even know.
All right on one. That's your
Right
measure.
on one. I
Right
never
on
like it. I
one.
say it all the time.
I hate ones.
Now, last time Merlis got
So
it
he's
good
gonna
in
go
one,
boom.
though. So he got great.
Stop it! Out of his eardrops.
Wow. Spiked his head. He's
Oh, he's
GG. Godfrey sends him on a magic carpet ride here in Saudi Arabia, my friend.
Go.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Knock him out. Told you to knock him out.
Darren Godfrey has got God-given power. It is insane. 2 first-round knockouts in a row.
Now you know who you're going to call out.
Merlis is a big old boy. Thick neck, very strong. Always in the gym. I saw him in the gym this morning.
The catchers sometimes catch, but it
not
feels
an
like
easy man
it's
to
more
knock
rare
out.
for them to catch.
Spun the body and spun the head. Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
But if your name is Darren Godfrey and you got the hand of God, then you're going to sleep.
That was interesting. It didn't even look like too bad, and he's like, could not compose himself, was rolling
Really
all
nice
over.
placement with the feet again. These guys are learning. We're not seeing as many fouls. Big shot, and look at this. Merlis tries to get up, headbutts the floor. That's not going to help the concussion.
What a beautiful slap. Just poetry in motion from Darren Godfrey.
And he knows as well. Look at the look on Godfrey's face. He's like, yeah, you ain't getting up, buddy, because you feel it. I know you've never slapped or punched anyone in your life.
It did look a lot worse
but when
in
you
slow-mo.
connect with a good one, you feel it.
You know what they say about people who assume, as we send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by knockout, Darren the Tarantula Godfrey.
Win number 4, knockout number 3 for the man from Bristol, England, the Tarantula, Darren Godfrey.
We're gonna play a game after this in just a second. We might watch 1 or 2 more.
Of this young man.
And then we're gonna do 1 run of Dead Signal, and then we're gonna play a scary game.
Yeah, I mean, he said he wants that belt. He's coming for it, and I tell you what.
Hand and count.
Because remember, Bradley
Right on
Rhodes
one,
has
with the
been
measure.
wobbled in every single round. And there we see it, 10-8 on both sides.
That's your measure.
Kanakova's got big power. Kanakova's going to go home a winner.
That's it.
3.
I don't think he's getting up from this one. It is
GG.
over.
He's
Chris
gone.
Coyote calls it. And I'll tell you what, you called him a psychopath, KLE, Kaneko. We said he should wear shoes. We said he was doing everything wrong, and he called us 2 absolute morons. Good for him.
Hey, listen, he proved us wrong, and I'm glad that he did. The crowd loved it. We loved it. Kaneko right now celebrating.
Good for him. Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
It's just a build-up of damage over 3 rounds. Round 1, dropped him bad. Round 2, he
hits
just
his
about
head.
made it out. Round 3, headbutts the table, hits the canvas. The referee takes one look and like, nah. This
You guys
is
think this is the worst sport? I think this is legit the worst sport. Like, as far as like getting concussions or getting seriously injured. I don't think there's like a worse sport than this. Like, I know you could argue like, oh, MMA and stuff like that is really dangerous. But the thing about that is every fight, you're not guaranteed to get whaled in the head. You're guaranteed to get whaled in the head every single time you do this. Every single time. Because that's the whole entire sport, is just smacking each other in the head. Whereas, like, you could do an MMA fight and you could get seriously injured, sure. But you could also go into an MMA fight and never get punched in the head a single time. I mean, I guess if you knock people out first always in your slap fight, you might not get slapped in the head too much. But the odds are eventually you'll get slapped in the head. I don't know if there's a sport worse than this. Like, you can get injured in football and all that stuff as well. Don't get me wrong. But it's not like a guarantee. This is a guarantee every single time.
when you're a competitor, whether it's in Power Slap or the UFC, and Dana gives you
I don't know why I watch this. I don't know why I watch it either.
All right, let's send it to Justin Bernard to make this one official.
I think the reason I like watching it is because we've been watching slap fighting for like years at this point, and to see it actually become like a sport, like, is kind of insane.
Round recovery, ridiculous, bro. It was amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Castiglione calls a stop to the match in round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout.
Dana White is the CEO of Power Slap. He's the one that started Power Slap.
Kanakoa already taken a lot of punishment.
Right on 2, you must measure.
He saw how popular it was getting on YouTube
Right on
and
2
decided
again.
to actually make it a thing.
Big hands.
Oh God, this seems.
Oh, he got him.
Fair blow.
He got him.
Oh.
3.
The smile's
4.
gone now.
Oh, dude, the fact that there's no
5,
crowd going crazy
6,
makes it so
What day
much
is
more
it?
awkward.
7.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to survive this one.
No.
No, he's
It's
fucked.
done. It's done.
That's it. Cole Fulton Young.
He at least
getting it
stayed down
here
and
in
tried
Saudi
to
Arabia.
recover, which is
The family
good.
back home is very happy. They're all smiling and cheering. Cal's gonna be happy. Spurs and Furs taxidermy in the house.
We didn't even mention that. That's his day job. That's taxidermist.
That's what he does.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
You know what else he does? Puts people down. That's exactly what he did here. First shot was just a warm-up, but the second one, that's all that was required. Almost again. Almost a headbutt on the table. But he went down. Alavi, to be fair, he was wriggling, writhing all over the
catcher's
place,
caught him
trying
there.
to find his senses, trying to get back to his feet. But look at that. Look at the wind-up and how far he goes back. Oh.
Catcher's caught him there.
Step there.
I think that was kind of after the fact, though.
It was. He lost his balance. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't believe that was an egregious step that helped the slap at all. His second career knockout.
How is this legal?
His first since his debut against Jay Rivera in March of 2023, and it was pretty.
Yeah, you see the intent on the face of Cole Young.
Jesus!
Just recovering
Bro,
from a
hearing
liver
the
transplant,
sound
as we
is
said.
insanity.
The man's been through a lot, harnessing those emotions.
God.
Taking it out on Alavi's face.
This isn't only in America. Believe it or not, the craziest slap fighters are in Poland. Yeah, believe it or not. If you want to see crazy slap fights, check out the Poland slap fighting scene. Dude, they're like monster big, just gigantic people. And actually, as far as I'm aware, and I don't know if anything has changed, the only recorded death in slap fighting is in Poland. The only recorded death was from a Poland slap fight. That could have changed by now. That was a while back, but that was in Poland was a death.
As pretty as it gets.
I'm sure there will be more deaths, or at the very least, like bad concussion type things going on if they continue this.
For the official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn, head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Here's Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jacob Montalvo calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Cole Fulton Young.
Bro, make it count.
We'll see. Yeah, the Poland slap fighting scene is completely different. Poland slap fight, like, these people are fucking crazy. It's just, I don't even know. Oh my God, I don't even know if that's real or not. Hopefully that's fake. Jesus. They are completely different over there. It is just another breed. It is nuts. Oh, look, Dumpling. Yeah. That shit is crazy.
5%.
Anyways,